Hey guys, Coach P here. Just wanted to put together a series of post move basics for you guys. For our younger kids who are trying to establish a post game, I just want to start off with some basic stuff, and then I will try to add every week or so some new stuff, a move or two that you can add to the repertoire. I'll give you a little explanation of what's going on, footwork, and what we're doing with our hands, things like that. And hopefully you guys enjoy. If you guys are liking this stuff, please subscribe, hit that like button, share it with all your friends, anyone who you think you could who could use a little help with their post game. Thanks, guys.
All right, so on this episode here, we are going to work on reverse pivots. So on this one here, we are on the right block. We are reverse pivoting on our left foot. So basically we're opening up towards the baseline and shooting a bank shot here. So we talked about in previous episodes using the glass or banking the ball in, a lot more forgiving generally than just trying to shoot the ball directly through the net. So some things I'm working on here is just trying to be on balance. Normally when I miss a shot, it's generally because I'm not on balance. So working on keeping the ball up high as well. We don't want those little guards to be able to get that. At the beginning, we're kind of as we're opening up, trying to keep the ball kind of almost waist level, because it's going to lead into being able to rip through and driving the ball as well. So that's the reason for the ball being around the waist at that point. But obviously, as soon as we get the ball into the shooting pocket, we're going right up and shooting the ball. So this could be right on the block. This could be if you catch the ball, a step off the block. A lot of this is going to be just to open up, give yourself a little bit more distance between you and your defender, just creating space really. So we're continuing to rip through towards the baseline. This can be done a lot more aggressively when you get into being able to do the move a little more fluidly. So I'm just trying to show the footwork, and like I've said in previous episodes, we're trying to do a lot of repetition. So this could be with a group of people, or this could be by yourself like I'm doing it. But here we're transitioning to ripping through reverse pivot to the middle. So on our right foot this time, and we're opening up basically towards the free throw line versus the baseline. So this one, obviously we're trying to shoot the ball straight into the net. So that's kind of what we're doing on this. Ripping through, get the ball nice and high. Obviously we want to try to get legs underneath and continue to shoot the ball high release. Obviously we need to remember that we're shooting this over the top of a defender, so keeping the ball nice and high. I've been asked about some shooting mechanics. I do have some things for that. I'll put another video together about the way that I warm up and work on shooting the ball with the proper rotation, and how I try to groove my shot a little bit before I start any of these drills. Normally that's how I warm up. So I'll put together a video like that for you guys, so you guys can kind of see what my warm-up routine is, and then everything will kind of fall into place while I'm working on short shots like this. You'll see kind of how it all comes together. So I've got a couple different angles on this. Obviously it's a different basket. This doesn't have a block, so this is really all about kind of feel. I kind of have a good idea of where the block normally would be, how far out I'm normally going to be shooting the ball, kind of my range, things like that. So that's super important that you get your range dialed in. All right, so now we're on the left-hand side. We're going through the whole progression again. So reverse pivot towards the baseline using the backboard to bank these shots in. So you can probably notice I'm hoping all these shots are hitting kind of the top left of the square. That's kind of where that ball should be hitting to go in. So you see that one totally missed and wasn't on balance on that one. So that's super important to square up, make sure you're on balance. That ball should be pretty much grooved, hitting the same spot on the backboard almost every time. So you can see that one missed a little bit further right. That one missed way right. So that's what's preventing the ball from going in on some of these shots, is missing the target. So this one is, we are reverse pivoting towards the free throw line this time. So left foot is the pivot. We're reverse pivoting and shooting the ball straight through the net. So again, shooting the same shots thousands of times is going to make this whole form, it's going to make it look almost identical each time the ball comes off. So got a couple of misses here. Hopefully we get back on track, getting the ball back in the basket. So same type of thing we're focusing on, high release, getting on balance. Not on balance there. You can see my right foot as it landed. And I'm starting to notice just on my release in general, right hand is kind of falling away to the right instead of a high follow through directly at the basket. So it's things to help you groove your shot. All right, and then this is kind of the last portion where we're going to rip through, go baseline. In this case, it's a 2-foot power at the end here. We're just powering up and go through a couple progressions of that. And then we should get to the point where we're going to rip through, showing that you can jump off of 1 foot as well, depending on how far out you are. And then obviously we're going to go up and under as well. So, all these things are going to be working off of, if you square up and hit a couple of jump shots, then people are going to be up a little bit tighter on you, so you can swing through and go by them. Either a 2-foot jump stop on the right side, or going up and under like I'm doing right there, shooting the ball with your left hand. And then we can go rip through towards the middle. And this, this is all based off of what you're comfortable with. So I want to just kind of make sure that everybody knows this is not saying that you need to have every one of these moves in your bag. This is something where I'm trying to give some examples of moves you can use, and the things that you're going to be more comfortable with are the ones that you're going to, use on a regular basis. Okay, showing that we can go to a hook shot instead of a jump shot. So just a little bit of variety based off of, what's your strong suit. So in most cases, I'm very comfortable using a hook shot. So that's really kind of the go-to for me. So, hopefully we get into a groove here where I start knocking some down. Really was kind of my bread and butter. in college and pros, something that I would really go to and put a lot of faith into. If I needed to get a bucket, that's generally what I was going to. So back on the left hand side here, rip through baseline, and then a power move here. So this can be using one hand to dribble, depending on your comfort level. If you like one hand dribble, if you like to use a power dribble here, you can definitely do that as well. Whatever your comfort level is, and then we should get progressing into getting up and under. So this is just a little bit of what you can do, things you want to try, see how comfortable you are with the different moves, see which moves you like the best, and then kind of go from there. So hopefully you guys enjoy.